Shalom, Brother Yair Bunyanim. Just come with a quick transit, pray be edifying to the flock. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rahakadosh. Double honors to apostles and elders of Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I got a call last night from a ex-co-worker and asked me if I could had time to talk. I was like, yeah, what's going on? Told me that another co-worker of ours, ex-co-worker, that we worked with for a couple of years, passed away. And it shook me for a little bit, because wasn't expecting it. But it is what it is. I mean, in the times we're living in right now, it can happen. So, told me that he had a heart attack. And I was like, man. And I worked with this coworker a good bit. And he always kept telling me he only had a few more years until he was going to retire. He always told me that. He was only 59 years old. Just turned 59 in December of last year. And, Yahawah Shem Yahawashi called him back home. Like I said, it did take me back for a little bit. And, but as I had time to think, like I said, we're living in times where people are going to be going left and right. Over the weekend, I know the brother Shachar that's in the camp with me in Augusta, he did a lesson talking about 8 people being deleted at a park. And I think the brother, the elder Yahawah, did a lesson on it too. I think it happened in Louisiana. But that's not the only, mass shootings that's happened. There's a lot that happened, over the week, over the last, couple weeks. Just haven't been hearing about this stuff, because the main thing they've been talking about is what? This whole thing that's going on in this war going on with Israel, Iran, and America. That's what they've been talking about mostly. And it seems like traffic's backed up. Must have been an accident, so I'm gonna take the back road back home. But yeah, that's what the news been talking about. That's what the news been talking about. And so these things that's been happening is been getting overlooked. And so the times we living in right now, brothers and sisters, listen, there's a lot going on. A lot of death is going to happen within this year of 2026 and going into next year, 2027. Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is not playing. It's not playing. We're living in perilous times. We're living in perilous times, and hey, you gotta wrap your mind around what's happening and what's gonna happen. You gotta wrap your mind around it. And Salakia, the sun is catching my camera, so it's gonna be blurry. But yeah, a lot a lot of stuff is going down. And it's happening at a higher rate. Like right now, I had to get off the highway because it's jammed up. You know, this time of the morning, it shouldn't be so much jammed up, but there's probably an accident. And there's been a lot of those happening too. Like I said, a lot of death is going on out here. And it's going to increase more and more. So, like I mentioned, how I was taken aback by my coworker passing away. You know, but I shouldn't have been because of what's going on. How Yahawah is moving out here. It's sad it happened, but it is what it is. So don't be surprised when you hear people that you know, people you worked with, family members. Don't be surprised, real close friends. Don't be surprised when you hear that they went back to the spiritual realm. Don't be surprised, because that's going to happen a lot this year. And it's going to increase more and more. More stories are going to come out going into this of people passing away. And it's Yahawah that's causing it. Scriptures tell us that he controls light and darkness. He controls life and death. It's all his will. Everything's his will. So we gotta wrap our minds around that. Just what's the word I'm looking for? Be aware. This is how he gets down. That's it. That's all there is to it. Time is getting short. We keep saying that. Brothers keep going into that when they're doing lessons, going out in the highways and hedges. Time is getting short. You Israelites, you so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, you better repent. If Yahawah wants you to repent, you better repent. Because it's going to get bad out here. It's already picking up more and more. It's going to get worse. So, hey, just be aware of that, Reflect on some things. Get yourself in order. If you know you've been going off, get yourself right before it's too late. This truth is going out. Brothers keep mentioning that all the time. This truth has reached the what's the word? Has reached the gates of the nobles. It's going out. Everyone knows about the Hebrew Israelites. So judgment's gonna start raining out. Yahawah is gonna rain judgment down upon this earth before Yahawah comes back. A lot of judgment's gonna go down. So again, it'll behoove y'all to get yourselves in order. So yeah, again, don't be taken aback when you hear people passing away. It's the times we in, and it's going to happen more and more. So you brothers and sisters in this truth, take solace and keep calling on the true names of the Father and Son, Yahawah and Yahawah. Pray. Keep praying as much as possible, and fast as much as possible also, if you can. That's all I have. Hopefully you got something out of it. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah, Bahashem, Berhakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone. Shalom to a hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.